The fourth one, web apps. So this fits well for like sites like Dropbox or Evernote, where they have an existing website, an existing web property out there that you've probably subscribed to, and now they provide you a mobile experience. And so you're paying the website your subscription fee, and you're getting the mobile app for free. So you're not making money from Apple through selling your app, but you are making money through your website subscription. It can work pretty good because you can reach more customers, because you not only have the mobile customers that find your app in the App Store, but you also have websites that have just general search traffic or whatever you're using the browser. And so you're getting money in both ways. But it is a lot of work because you have a website, a web app to maintain, and you also have a mobile app, and so you're almost double the amount of work. The fifth way, subscription-based models. This one, it's not an automatic Apple-provided method. So Apple does allow subscriptions. It will automatically renew for major publishers. But you can implement your own subscription model as well. And so this is one of my movie apps, Kids of Mine. We're partnered with the kidsofmine.com website to provide movie reviews for families. And when the user buys the app for $1.99, they get 12 months of free movie reviews. So every Friday, like there were just some new movie reviews, they'll show up on the phone. After 12 months, the app kind of expired. You can see it, you can't really read it, but it says time went by so quickly, it's time for you to renew your subscription. And the user goes into the app and pays another $1.99 for another 12 months of movie reviews. This can work well for content sites or apps that provide fresh new content. It's not going to really work for a game because games typically have a lifespan of just a few days and then they're deleted when they're relaxed. But a movie review site, something like this, people are going to use constantly. Every 12 months, they hit another $1.99. And like in-app purchases, you're looking to at about a 1 to 5% conversion rate. So after a year, we get maybe 5% of the people resubscribe to the $1.99. So that's another way to make money from your app. Okay, number 6. Sponsorships and promotions. Recently, new Twitter app has the promoted tweets up there. And so this way to make money is to just have people sponsor your app or to run promotion within your app. And so it's kind of like almost like you're advertising for them. It's kind of the same model, but it's probably more of a general, one advertiser at a time or a sponsor. Like for the movie app, maybe we could have a sponsored movie in the middle there. And so the next movie, like The Hunger Games coming out next week, maybe they could pay us to be, a different background color within the movie reviews. So that would be kind of a sponsored way or a promotion way to make money from your apps. The other way is just kind of a promo. Use it as a promo. So, for example, I have a free gardening app called Plant Pictures, and it's free. Thousands of people download it, and all its sole purpose is very limited in its functionality, but its sole purpose is to provide an advertisement for my $5.99 gardening app that's more fully featured. So it's kind of like a take on, I provide a free one that's a different name, a different brand, but it also has a promotion for people to buy a more fully featured one. Some people release light versions of their apps, so they have a free, slim down, and then you can buy the full version of the app, kind of the same way. So just use, you can release a free app, and it can help you make more money from your paid app. The seventh way, lead generate. No, go ahead.
Just a question about the last one,
Yeah.
the promos. So the only difference from a promo to an in-app purchase is that it would be like a different name?
Yeah. A lot of people will release a free app and have an in-app purchase to upgrade to Pro. I chose a slightly different way and just released a completely different free app. It was slimmed down. It had advertising and promotion to it for a feature app.
Does Apple consider that differently in the way like when you subscribe?
It's a totally two different apps.
Okay.
The reason I did that was because I tend to find I didn't want to talk too much about my apps. You guys don't care about gardening, but the reason I didn't release a slimmed down $5.99 app is because I used to have one, and people would say I cut the amount of data down and the number of features, and that gives 1-star reviews because people get mad, and then that reflects badly on the $5.99 because they're both the same icon, the same name. One's just free and one's paid. So if you have two separate brands, like the free apps always get bad reviews. The free apps people just dog them so bad because they didn't pay anything. They're just like teenagers. And so having two separate apps kind of keeps the brands a little bit separated.
One other way to think about that also is that depending on how big of a market you're expecting, having a free and a paid can sometimes split the total amount. So like for instance, if your app relies on being ranked and you can get, let's say, 500 downloads a day, you have a free and a paid, and now you're getting 300 on the free and 200 on the paid, your ranking both is going to go down. So sometimes that's also something to consider if you're going to split.
Any other questions? Okay, the seventh way, lead generation. This is where lead gen is kind of, some people think it's a little bit slimy, but really in reality, we all get sold every day. Our information, whenever we go to a website, put in our name and our email, and we ask for a free loan quote or a free mortgage rates, behind the scenes, somebody is selling us to somebody else. So there's apps out there that's lead generation. So it's basically people pay you to get sales leads. So this app, Zillow, I don't know if you've heard of Zillow, they have a list of providers and current mortgage rates in their app. That sounds good. When you click on one of those providers, it asks for your name and your email and your phone number. And really what's happening is that's getting sent to that mortgage guy, whoever that is, in Arizona or whatever. And they are paying Zillow $25, $50 for your name and phone number. So you can have kind of a lead gen situation. It's typically around, you'll see lead gen around mortgages, you'll see it around real estate, alarm companies, kind of things like that. So that's kind of a lead gen, and it's out there. And it is, some people think it's slimy, but it's been a proven business model. Lead gen's hard, I'll give you that. I've tried it, and it's hard to gain the trust. Zillow works on it because you trust Zillow. Zillow's marketed heavily, everybody knows Zillow, everybody trusts Zillow, and so they have a lot of volume. I mean, you're talking 0.00 whatever percent conversion rate, but when Zillow sells one of these leads, they're getting $50 for it. So it can work well if you've got the volume and trust. The eighth way, affiliate sales. Affiliate sales is when you sell another product, and that company will give you a cut of the product sale. You'll see this, there's a couple apps here, Chomp on the left. They just got bought by Apple, but prior their app would give you suggested apps for you to play based on the ones you purchased before. And every time you clicked on a paid app, see that was $4.99, you clicked on Get It, when you bought it, Apple gave Chomp 5% of that purchase. So Chomp released a free app. They curated suggestions for apps for you, and every time you purchased an app through Chomp, they paid you 5%. Or they paid the developer 5%. The app on the right here is a book reading app. And it has suggested books for you to read. And Amazon is a big affiliate provider. then Amazon will pay up to 15% to you if somebody purchases any item if you send